Um, it's, I know I talked about theme somewhere. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble finding it.
But we can just edit this out.
Okay.
I'll just be like that, and now we're skipping to when you find it.
Okay.
I'm not getting good snapping noises. Oh yeah.
Well, remember how you liked my first question, but you said I needed more?
Yeah, I remember the question. Your first question was, should we come up with a theme for the podcast?
Yeah.
I thought that was a great question. So should we just start with that one?
Okay.
So Kelsey, do you think we should come up with a theme for the first podcast?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
It's one of your names for the podcast, like the Metacast or something like that.
A podcast about podcasts? Someone's doing that, right? Or someone always thinks of that.
I'm sure.
And we'd have to listen to a lot of podcasts and talk about them.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't listen to podcasts really.
Neither do I. Who would listen to a podcast anyway?
Kind of boring. Maybe we should get some celebrities on here. People like celebrities. Do you know any celebrities?
I know John Levy Warren.
Oh, that guy's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really entertaining.
Yeah.
I like how he speaks in a monotone.
He's got a really good radio voice.
Yeah.
Deep.
Yeah. He has a great story about that. When he was a kid and he used to answer the phone, everyone always thought that he was his sister. Yeah, he found it really embarrassing. So then he started lowering his voice so that no one would think it was his sister. And he couldn't stop doing it because he talked on the phone so much.
Yeah. And so that doing that caused him to go through puberty.
Yeah, totally.
My question is, have you decided to become somebody that you're working on becoming right now? Like not necessarily in this podcast, but just in life.
I'm trying to, I recently moved from California to New York. So I'm trying to like be more New York now. Like when I was in California, I would try to be more California.
Uh-huh.
I'm working on my, like fucking with people, like complaining about how things aren't going fast enough.
Schwitzing.
Being exasperated. I'm trying to sweat more, absolutely. Whining. I'm trying to just like pull out those parts of my personality to fit in,
Yeah. So it's like, but is there like an end goal in mind, or is it this is just kind of like you're going to be that way while you're in New York and then you're going to come back to California and
yeah, I think I'm going to want to switch back when I come back to California. I'm going to want to be more California.
Yeah.
It's exhausting though, changing all the time.
Yeah, code switching, man.
Yeah.
It's a skill and it's work.
Yeah. It's so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like I used to be a tree.
Come on.
Yeah. And then I decided I wanted to like be a human.
I had no idea. That's wild.
Yeah. Just kept working on it. And I'm still very tree-like if you catch me, in the right moment.
Why, like, to me, I see trees, I think they're like sturdy, they're grounded, they got these deep roots, they're strong, they're really beautiful. I don't think any of that stuff about humans. What on earth made you want to make that transition?
I wanted a burrito. I was really hungry and I wanted a burrito and I didn't have.
How did that happen? There was no sunlight and rain or whatever, no nutrients in the soil. There wasn't.
I was next to a burrito shop. And I just always. And the thing about palm tree, I was a palm tree, and palm trees don't have very deep roots.
Yeah, they're not even trees, man. Those are just fucking plants.
Well,
I'm no expert, but I've heard that a palm tree is not really a tree.
well, you know, that's if you want to believe in the, human classification of things, which is pretty arbitrary.
Fucking fascinating. So as a palm tree, you were just like cool with all the eucalyptus trees and all the deciduous trees, whatever, oak
Yeah.
trees.
Most trees are totally cool with each other. They don't really. I've never heard of a tree fight or any disagreement really.
Because when humans talk about trees, they're like, this tree is taking over the other tree and blocking all the nutrients so it dies and it's growing big. And so I always thought they were just fucking fighting each other all the time.
That's total
Dominating.
That's anthropomorphism. It's not the way it is at all. Yeah.
Do trees do that? Do trees like tree promorphize humans? Like, were you thinking that like when you're a human, you'll just basically be like a tree still, but you'll be able to eat burritos?
No, trees just think humans are crazy.
Yeah, you wanted to. That's how badly, man. You must have thought burritos were so good.
Yeah, they look just really good. I mean, they are good. I mean, you got it.
That was my next question. Was it worth it?
Oh yeah, they make my nose tickle.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to be too parochial, but I think Southern California burritos might just like be the best food in the world.
Man, I feel like I should go to Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think we need to take a trip down to LA. We'll do an LA burrito podcast.
That's excellent. Like January, sound good?
Yeah.
Like
it's a great time to go too. We'll stay with friends.
I know like a couple of people, but I haven't talked to them in 20 years.
We'll stay with my friends.
Do you have friends who you've talked to in less than 20 years?
Yeah. I talked to somebody 19 years ago down there.
Do you think they'd let us stay at their place?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm down. That sounds great.
And then we'd have to like drive to Pasadena and get the best burrito in the world. But I'm not going to name any names just yet.
Can we go to museums too? Or can I go to museums?
Oh yeah, we should go to the museum.
Yeah, I was going to say the name of it, but
we'll go to that one. I know what you're talking about. We're going to go to that one. That's the best. I love that museum.
Maybe some art galleries.
Yeah, and maybe some openings, but definitely that museum and there's shows at that museum too that we can see.
All right, burritos and museums. That sounds like a really fun trip.
I actually tend to play games on my phone during movies. Yeah,
that's what I've been doing. I mean, not games, but Instagram. I'm like, the movie's on. I'm Instagram liking Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I'm like half watching. So then if I turn it off in the middle, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I feel like you're doing something. You look like you're tying your shoelace or
that's
knitting.
exactly. I was tying my. I was picking my toenail.
I don't know. Will people listen to this? Is this something people want to listen to, or is this just two people having conversation?
I think that we could make it more interesting by having themes and having 17 questions prepared and like talk about something that maybe, I don't know, there were some moments in there though. Like I think when we edit it down, the burrito discussion I thought was entertaining.
That was great. That was my favorite part. The tree transformation.
Yeah. So I think editing is going to be key.
So yeah, same time next week. Is this a good time?
Yeah, it's good for me. It's
What
good for
what
you.
day of the week is today? I think maybe the reason the burrito thing worked is because uh, I was the straight man and you were the comic relief.
Yeah.
I think I'm a good straight man.
All right.
All right, good talk. Good podcast. I mean, it wasn't talking.